Hi everyone, welcome back to the Culture Guide. It's been about 3 weeks since we last saw you, and of course a lot has been happening in the arts and culture world since then. We've been joining thousands of people in trying to get government support for the arts industry, which is currently facing a state of crisis. Now there is some good news. Last week the government announced that they are investing £1.57 billion into the industry, which is going to be a vital lifeline for a lot of companies out there. But there are some venues and organisations that are still having to face redundancy or closure. Unfortunately for them, it is too late. So what can we do to help out? Well, we have to wait at the moment for the government to announce when the funding is coming in, where exactly it's going, and how we can apply for that funding. But for ourselves, we can of course continue to donate to those organisations that really matter to us. So now is the time to donate to the local theatres, the communities, and those venues and companies that really help out where it matters. For those of you that are new to the Culture Guide, however, and you may have just joined Offstage in the past 3 weeks, this is the perfect place to find out about all of the things going on in the arts and culture world during lockdown. So as always, there are timestamps if you do want to find out about anything in particular, such as theatre or dance or opera, but we would recommend you keep on watching to find out about everything. So let's get straight into the Culture Guide. First up is theatre. National Theatre are continuing their at-home programme with The Deep Blue Sea until this Thursday, and their final show, which will be the spectacular Amadeus, will be from this Thursday until next Thursday. So if you haven't seen any of the at-home performances yet, we would definitely recommend giving those two plays a watch, or even if you have, we would still recommend watching them anyway because they are two incredible, unique experiences. The Old Vic are featuring a series of plays as a tribute to the NHS called The Greatest Wealth. Those plays include Do No Harm, featuring Sharon D. Clarke, which is available to watch now on their website. Sound and Fury are presenting an online version of their theatrical installation Charlie Ward. You can book that for free through Fuel Theatre. Which can be booked for free through Fuel Theatre. Sound and Fury are presenting an online version of their theatrical installation Charlie Ward, which can be booked for free through Fuel Theatre, though donations to freelance artists are welcomed. Ash Puttle, which is a new show from Bark and a Crow and MXB Studios, and that's an interactive theatrical experience where audience members can help Cinderella in an online version of the classic Grimm fairy tale. And that show is suitable for all ages, so check out Bark and a Crow's website to find out more. And lastly, for theatre, Dirty Protest. 3 new audio plays have been released by the Welsh company that are supposed to be listened to as you go about your day, hence the title, Ritual. Those 3 audio plays are called Double Down, Soaring and Unbound, and they can be listened to on Anchor FM until Sunday 19th of July. Moving on to musicals, and there is one show that every musical fan is talking about at the moment, and that is of course Hamilton, which has been released on Disney+. So if you have a subscription to the streaming service, we would definitely recommend giving that a watch. It features the original 2016 Broadway cast, including Lin-Manuel Miranda. If you haven't got Disney Plus subscription yet and you're an O2 member, I believe there is a 6-month free subscription available. So definitely give that a look out if you want to watch Hamilton. If not, we would definitely recommend subscribing to the streaming service to watch the show. For dance, we want to tell you about a couple of really fun videos that are available to watch this week. The first is Bath Ballet. Corey Baker has choreographed a Bath-based Swan Lake for the BBC. That features 27 ballet dancers from across the world in their own homes and bathtubs. So give that a watch on BBC Culture in Quarantine. It's a very entertaining and very well choreographed performance to watch. And Elvis Legs, the legendary Leah Anderson's classic choreography, has received an online version for the lockdown and in celebration of the show's 25th birthday. So give that a watch through Pavilion Dance Southwest until 24th of July. On to opera. Royal Opera House. 2 of their opera performances, La Bohème and La Traviata, plus 2 of their dance performances, Swan Lake and Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, will be streamed to drive-in cinemas this summer. Those performances are to take place from 26th of July, so take a look to see if they're coming to a drive-in cinema near you. And finally, for festivals, even though Edinburgh Fringe Festival has been cancelled for this year, you can still get your Fringe fill with a series of digital festivals that are available this summer. The first of which is the Morecambe Fringe Festival, which is entirely available online with 29 shows that was launched over the weekend on Saturday 11th of July. And there's more shows to come this week on Facebook and YouTube. There's also the Virtual Collaborators Festival, which has been set up for artists who missed out on Edinburgh Fringe. Round 2 for applications is now open, and the festival runs from the 17th to the 31st of August. And the Fringe Festival Society are launching their online festival today, Monday 13th of July. There's a Fringe Makers crowdfunder for the online Fringe performances. Penguin Random House and Comedy Central are already on board, so it should be a great festival. So that's it for this week's episode of The Culture Guide. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found something of interest for you. We have, of course, a couple of projects to talk to you about. The first of which is Start Somewhere Project. We have 2 articles available this week. The first of which is from Alistair Todd, and he is talking about how he's continuing his arts journey after his previous article that he wrote for Start Somewhere a few years ago. He's also talking about how the arts has helped him with his mental health, so that's a very good story for you to read. The second, which is our main feature article for this week, is with Paddy Walker, who is a freelance TV producer. He talks about his journey into such a competitive industry and also gives some advice if you want to get involved in TV yourself. You can read those articles on startsomewhereproject.wordpress.com. If you're interested in being interviewed for an article yourself, or you know someone whose story is interesting to read, or you just want to find out about other articles on Start Somewhere, head over to our Facebook, Twitter and Instagram pages. We're also relaunching the Indoor Encore project this week. I'll be reading a monologue, so you get to see me twice in 1 week. There are, of course, previous Indoor Encore performances to watch, so head over to our Facebook, Twitter and YouTube channels to find out about them. And also, if you are a performer or artist of any art form, whether it's filmmaking, theatre, art, painting, makeup artists, which we've had before, poets, beatboxers, fashion designers, costume prop makers, any art form, please, we want to hear from you because we're very interested in seeing what you can record for Indoor Encore. So send in your video or let us know you're interested, or you can even send in a script if you want it to be performed. Send it to offstagehub@gmail.com or comment below, or send us a direct message on Facebook. So that's it for this week. As always, stay safe, stay entertained, keep donating to the arts, and we will see you again next week. Bye! Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry. Can be booked for free through Fuel Theatre. Can be booked. And Batman says, "You better watch the Culture Guide. Watch it. Watch it."